Does your dog actually see you as their parent? You already know how you feel about them. You love them like family. That part is obvious. But what about your dog? Do they feel the same way about you? The answer isn't in something big or dramatic. It's hidden in the small things they do every single day, the things most people notice, but never really understand. Once you see these signs, you won't look at your dog the same way again. Let's start with the first one. Have you ever noticed what your dog does the exact moment something scares them? A loud noise, a stranger, something unexpected on a walk. Most people focus on calming their dog, but the real answer comes before that. It's in where they look. When a dog is startled, their instinct tells you everything. Some freeze, some scan the environment. But if your dog immediately turns and looks at you, that's not just fear, that's trust. Researchers have shown that dogs use something called social referencing, the same behavior human toddlers use. When they face something unfamiliar, they don't just react. They look at their parent first, reading their expression to decide if everything is safe. And your dog does the same thing. In that split second, their brain isn't telling them to run or bark. It's telling them to find you. That's not training. That's not coincidence. That's a bond that looks a lot like a child depending on a parent. But here's where it gets even deeper. There's another sign that doesn't happen when your dog is scared. It happens when they feel completely safe. And you probably see it every day without realizing what it means. Before we get there, think about this. Why does your dog walk up to you, drop their favorite toy at your feet, and just sit there? Not barking, not jumping, not asking, just placing it in front of you. Most people think it's about playing, and sometimes it is. But in those quiet moments, it's something else entirely. Dogs don't give away things they value lightly. That toy, the one they carry around, sleep with, protect, that's important to them. So when they bring it to you and leave it there, they're not asking for something. They're offering something. In animal behavior, sharing a valued object is a sign of trust and bonding. It's a way of saying, what's mine is yours. So when your dog gives you that toy, they're not just being playful. They're choosing you. And honestly, most people miss that completely. Now here's something you definitely notice, but probably don't fully understand. Why does your dog go absolutely crazy when you walk through the door? You were only gone for a short time, maybe 20 minutes, maybe an hour. But the way they react, it feels like you've been gone forever. Jumping, spinning, whining, tail going so fast their whole body moves. It's adorable, but it's also something much deeper. Studies have shown that when dogs interact with their owners, both experience a release of oxytocin, the same hormone that bonds a parent and child. And when scientists tested dogs using the same attachment experiment designed for human babies, the results were almost identical. Stress when the owner leaves. Relief and intense connection when they return. Not with strangers. Not with just anyone. With you. So that excitement at the door isn't just happiness. It's relief. It's your dog saying, you came back. And the longer you're gone, the stronger that feeling becomes. Now, let's look at something much quieter. Have you ever noticed your dog just walking into the room, looking at you, and lying down nearby? No reason, no request, no energy. They just wanted to be close. This behavior is called proximity monitoring, and it's one of the strongest signs of attachment. It's the same thing a child does when they walk into a room just to check if their parent is still there. They don't need anything. They just need you. And what makes it even more meaningful is when it happens during sleep. Your dog is comfortable somewhere else and still chooses to get up and move closer to you. That's not convenience. That's connection. And now the most powerful sign of all, the one almost nobody notices. When your dog falls asleep, they're completely vulnerable. Every instinct to stay alert is turned off. And in that moment, where they position themselves matters. Some dogs face doors. Some curl up against walls. But if your dog consistently falls asleep facing you, that's something else entirely. Because this isn't excitement. It's not fear. It's not a request. It's a quiet, unconscious choice. Even when they're asleep, they turn toward you. And that might be the clearest sign of all, because it means this bond doesn't depend on attention or training or routine. It's just there. So tonight, when your dog curls up and drifts off, take a second and notice which way they're facing. If it's you, then you already have your answer. You're not just their owner. You're their safe place. And they've been showing you that all along.